Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187.
What's going on, everybody?
This is our Super Bowl predictions. It's February 2nd, 6:25 on Fox. Who's the home team?
That'd be Denver.
Is it?
Yeah, that'd be Denver.
Alright, well, home field's not going to help them.
I mean, if anything, home field advantage really doesn't matter in the Super Bowl. It just matters which team gets introduced first and which color jersey they wear. Yeah. And I think the Broncos are wearing their orange jerseys. They're 0-4 in Super Bowls when they've worn their orange jerseys, and I think they've lost them all by like an average of like 22 points or something. Like, it's something crazy.
John Fox is 0-1 as a head coach. I know he was the defensive coordinator
for the Ravens-Giants Super Bowl.
Yeah, for the Giants when we beat them.
Beat them down. Yeah. Even though our offense really didn't do anything against them.
No.
He was a good defensive coordinator. It's just that you face the greatest defense of all time, and you get stomped into the ground.
You get one turnover, and the other defense gets 5. You're fucked.
Yeah. We didn't have any turnovers.
Oh, yeah, they called it back. It was a pick 6 or a fumble.
It was a pick 6, and they called it back. But that's not the game that matters, though.
Yeah.
That's just a little bit of backstory into the coaches. Pete Carroll is known as a snake, especially when it came to college football. Just a little bit more backstory there, folks.
Yeah, I don't really pay too much attention to Pete Carroll.
Why?
I don't know. It's just everybody's always talking shit about him.
He's a good motivator, though. He's that team he has is the perfect team for his motivation skills, though.
I'm not saying I don't like him. It's just I don't follow him because everybody's always talking shit about him. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think the way he does things is probably it's going to wear thin on a team. It's just that his team is doing so well. They've made the playoffs 3 out of the 4 years he's been there. They're going to a Super Bowl. I mean, it's gonna eventually wear thin on the players because it's just like, all right, enough of this rah-rah bullshit.
Well, they're young players, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's probably why it's working right now, but in a couple of years it's not going to be.
Yeah.
But a lot of them probably won't be there because a lot of them are going to get some big-ass contracts.
Yeah. I wonder if it's going to turn into like a Ravens type thing where those Seahawks players leave and they're not as good. Because, I mean, you can go down a list of former Ravens that have not panned out when they've left the Ravens, you know? I mean, you got... Never mind. We're not getting into that because that's going to be a whole entire diatribe. But, alright, I'll start with my prediction for the Super Bowl. I'll give you my score and my MVP real quick. My score is 27-24 Seahawks. And my MVP will be either Cam Chancellor or Russell Wilson, because it's going to go to the quarterback.
I don't think... If Seattle does win, which I think they have a good chance, it's either going to be Sherman, Chancellor, or Marshawn Lynch, because Russell Wilson hasn't done anything all year long.
But if they guys score over 20 points, it's going to be Wilson that has to get them above that. The Broncos, we've seen what the Broncos can do in the playoffs. But they have a pretty damn good run defense for some reason all of a sudden, you know?
They're playing against New England.
New England is fucking running roughshod all over like the past 4 teams they've played.
Yeah, I know, but still, they beat who? San Diego?
Good running game.
Ryan Matthews was hurt.
Don't matter, still a good running game.
Not when he's hurt.
Danny Woodhead's good running back. He's a good scat back.
On 3rd down.
Yeah, scat back. LeGarrette Blount and Stephen Ridley and Shane Vereen, who's basically a H-back, not a running back.
They couldn't run they were running the ball against Denver. It's just they couldn't because Denver went up so quick.
They were 3 and out too. I mean, because they had 16 plays of offense into the third quarter.
Yeah, I don't know. All I remember was just Denver got up so quick they had to abandon the run.
And Akeem Lee got knocked out of the game, so that kind of affected them a little bit. I see either Decker or Welker getting knocked out of this game early by the Seahawks.
Legion of Boom.
Legion of Boom. Don't be talking that shit about me, Crabtree. Nah, I got that all wrong. But what's your score?
I want to say 23-20 Seattle if the weather stays the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like 20 degrees. And chance of snow. So.
Yeah. I mean, NFL, if they would play this game at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, see, Denver would have murdered them.
Well, I don't think Denver would have murdered him. Manning would have had a good game.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be like
37 light rain.
Yeah.
Until it gets dark, and then once it gets dark, it's supposed to be like 25 and snow showers.
Yeah, so you said 23-20, and you already gave your MVPs. It's either Lynch, Sherman, or Chancellor.
Yeah, Lynch, Sherman, Chancellor, something like that.
Yeah, but I could definitely see the Broncos winning this game. Even with the bad weather.
If they hold them under 20 points, it's going to have to be somebody on the defense.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. That's my... Because that's like usually the level 4 Super Bowl. Unless it's just complete domination by one team.
Yeah.
Or if it's like a 20-17 game, you know, unless it's like a last-minute touchdown pass to win the game. But I really could see Denver winning this game, though. I mean, it's not... That would not shock me.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Well, it really wouldn't even shock me. Would be like if I'm not expecting it. I was expecting Denver to win this game because it's setting up for them perfectly.
Well, everything was set up for them.
Yeah.
The time of the games, the weather, everything.
They had a freaking 55-degree day in Denver for the AFC Championship game
in January.
When that time last year it was -2.
-10.
Yeah. Without wind chill.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like everything's set up perfectly for them. The only game they probably... Well, no, not even the San Diego game they probably could have lost because, I mean, it took Philip Rivers until the middle of the fourth quarter to go like, oh, it's the AFC divisional round. Yeah. It's the playoffs. Shit, I'm not playing the Bengals. Shit. I have to actually do something to win a game. Shit. But I could really see... Denver winning this game. Denver winning this game. I mean, for Denver to win this game, though, I mean, I could see them blowing them out, too. I could really see them blowing out the Seahawks, taking advantage of the young players on the Seahawks team.
Only way I think they can blow them out is if Russell Wilson turns the ball over, like, several times. Or
if they can't get Lynch going or something like that, or if Denver gets a quick lead. Because remember, the Seahawks are not that quick of a starting team.
Yeah, but on defense, they're only giving up one score in the first quarter all year long.
Yes. Well, one touchdown.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it was the field goal last week because Russell Wilson fumbled the ball inside their 20 on the first play of the game, remember? And they held them to a field goal. They said that's the first time an opponent scored on them in the first quarter all year long.
At home?
I don't know. They said all year long.
I think it's at home. Because I just have a feeling I've seen them scored on before. But I could really see Denver winning this game and kind of blowing them out too. I mean, each team, because I picked them both at the beginning of the playoffs after I had my little Bungles fad wear out. But I picked Broncos and Seahawks to go to the Super Bowl at the beginning of the playoffs. And I could really see... I said at that time, I could really see either team winning because everything is just set up perfectly for the Broncos, and the Seahawks are such a dominating team. Defensively, and running the ball, too, that either team could win. But, yeah, that's my last thoughts on it.
Yeah. Yep. All right, we're done. Peace.
Now 1st and 10. Lynch has got it on the handoff. Well, when your team... Miller's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Going to be a tackle for a loss. Got to give the defense some credit. Lynch is in the backfield, single back set. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line. They are so good nowadays. That time, in double coverage, he went up and made the catch. It's like Bill Parcells said to me once about Mark Lamaro, a very talented receiver. He goes, remember, Sims. Baldwin's lined up in the slot, getting away from the pressure, and he's forced to the ground. You're near midfield. Spins away from the hit. That'll stop the play right there. Welker's a receiver in the slot. 1st and 10. Moreno's handed the football. The Broncos get a first down. Managing things so far here today. Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Trying to work that left side. Makes the grab. 2nd down here after that run play. And he's going to be brought down.
Well, you see it all before they go out for the pass.
Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. Manning from the gun, trying to work the middle of the field. Got the first, and he's got some space. Got what he wanted. Touchdown.
This offense, even though they had the lead,
First down, offense readying for the snap. Looking to scramble. It's away from the stack and gets the first down.
Russell.
Harvin's in the slot. 2nd and 10. Lynch running right through the trenches. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down. Harvin's lined up in the slot. The final quarter begins with this snap. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
For another completion.
From the gun, Russell Wilson ready for the snap. He's scrambling now. The quarterback is coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. That reception picks up the first down.
Well, they're a gambling football team. They like to take chances.
Harvin's a receiver in the slot. Looking to go deep. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie makes that pickoff. They pounce on him there.
That interception is strictly on the quarterback. When you make bad decisions, I don't care how good you can throw the football. The results, usually it's going to turn into an interception.
First down and 10. Moreno's going to take the handoff now.
And his defense, they're short game.
This will be 2nd down.
120. Mirror. Richard.
Action fake. Manning uncorks a long pass. That ball has been picked off. The 30. Good piece of tackling.
Jim, this defense is just attacking inside the opponent's 20-yard line.
Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. It was right there, but 2nd down after the incompletion. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. The quarterback throws to the right. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here.
And he's tackled right at about the... Welker is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Now 1st and 10. The give to the running back. Not giving up another. The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
This is what drives
By the long gainer. 1st and 10. On the money.
the quarterback.
You by Verizon. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Moreno's going to secure the handoff. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked. Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. Looking to the right side and throwing. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Good job that time by the...
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Trying to make something happen. Right where it had to be.
He just was not caught sleeping out there. And he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
Up, touchdown. That'll close the gap. That touchdown gets them back into the game, but they'll still need a... That kick came right at him. And it looks like the receiving team has recovered. Snickers is the proud sponsor.
Chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Takes a knee. The Denver Broncos have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy heading back to Denver. It's been just a remarkable season, and what a Super Bowl to finish it off.
You're right, Jim. A remarkable season to do all that hard work, to find a way to win the Super Bowl. You will go home and you will dream about this for the next 5 months.